a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to let that song play at the beginning of all of these streams just because I like it that much. But hi, Lux and Buck. Let's load our file up. So I remember Neo said I've got a couple more areas to get through before we get to the first boss. Not quite sure what's in store for us along the way. Anything else I want to take out of my backpack? Save the AK in case I get into like a firefight. Smoke grenades are nice and light, as are regular grenades. Hey, Rock. TNT is like this game's version of C4. It's all my food. How much does the crock cap weigh? Okay, I don't want that in my on my inventory right now. Camo seems to be good for the time being. Okay, so yeah, this is the part with that electric fence. I do recall this. Can I chop these up? No. Yeah, so we can go through here. this still the best camo out in this area? Looks like it. Anything up in the trees I might want? Whoa. That's a mine. Can I pick it up? Yes, I can. Thought I maybe saw something back here as well. I guess it's a good thing I've been crawling. Yeah, there's another one. Welcome back, Lux. Whoa, that's another thing I don't want to touch. Being careful is extremely important in this game. Oh, there's an attack dog. I think I would like to put you to sleep. And of course there's a guard around. Okay, that didn't work the way... Neo told me you could use the scope and then switch to a gun and it would shoot where you were aiming at, but that didn't work that time. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hopefully the tranks will kick in eventually. There we go. I didn't want to waste all my ammo. At least I only put him to sleep. I didn't want to kill him. I think I see another mine over there, yeah. Hey, Ratmus. Another one. So many mines around here. So the fence goes all the way over here. Oh, well, I wasn't thinking about that. Oops, turn around. Let's go through this way. Should be a hole in the fence somewhere. Hopefully the guard and the dog will stay asleep. Yeah, I guess I can crawl through that. Yeah. What does the map tell me? Looks like I could go several ways. I feel like northwest is the way forward, so I want to go this way and just see if there's anything over here. Is that a swamp over there? Oh Jesus, there's someone there. It was you. You got back up. Hoping I'm not missing any, like, critical items. What is this area that I'm in called? Bolshaya Pass South. I see someone moving around over there. Another trap. Is it still the best? Well, it's probably the best camo while in the grass, anyway. Is there something inside this? No. Okay, then I think maybe this is the fence where I have to find a place to roll through. Also, where is this guy? Don't want to have to keep using my ammo. Okay, never mind. That's just a open part of the fence. Again, multiple ways to go. Probably. Oh god, there's another guy. I was lucky that dog didn't see me. So what's over there? I can't tell. Let's just go this way. Alright, well, got through there without being seen. I see another guy right away. But let's save.
Do you want to save?
I think I'm also going to try calling Sigint and see if I can get the cardboard box conversation.
Snake, have you ever seen For a Fistful of Dollars?
Nope, never.
It's a spaghetti western.
Spaghetti Western.
It's really cool, especially the main character's stylish gunplay.
Gunplay.
I saw it in England on the Major's recommendation, but it hasn't come out in the States yet. It's so cool. They'll bring it to America, I'm sure. You have to see it sometime.
Sure.
That was a relatively quick one. Fistful of Data. Is that a Star Trek episode or something? Oh, I guess I need to have the cardboard box equipped first. It's not in my inventory.
The weapon you've got equipped now is a prototype model of the Mark 22, a suppressor-equipped pistol currently in development by the Navy. It's been modified to act as a tranquilizer gun. The Mark 22 is a heavily modified special ops version of the M39 pistol used as a sidearm by the SEALs. Probably the biggest change from the M39 is that it's got a longer barrel, which allows it to be equipped with a suppressor. And it uses a slide lock mechanism. That makes it a lot quieter, but it also means you have to load a new round into the chamber by hand every time you fire. It's also fitted with tall, adjustable sights, so you can use the front and rear sights to line up your shot, even with a suppressor attached.
Looks like they got rid of the magazine safety, too.
Good eye. That feature wasn't too popular with guys like you who know their guns. The shear release lever's been taken off as well, meaning the hammer won't fall even with the safety on.
So I can just cock and lock.
That, and you get the added bonus of not having any mechanical noise from decocking, even with the safety on. The perfect pistol for a sneaking mission, huh?
Yeah, I figured he would talk about the gun, too, since we haven't heard that conversation yet.
Snake, what are you doing?
I'm in a box.
A cardboard box? Why are you...
I don't know, I was just looking at it, and suddenly I got this irresistible urge to get inside. No, not just an urge. More than that. It was my destiny to be here, in the box.
Destiny?
Yeah, and then when I put it on, I suddenly got this feeling of inner peace. I can't put it into words. I feel safe, like this is where I was meant to be, like I'd found the key to true happiness.
Uh-huh.
Does any of that make sense?
Not even a little.
You should come inside the box, then you'll know what I mean.
Man, I don't want to know what you mean. Between you and Paramedic, is everyone but me that is hooked up with a Major Strange?
Ah.
Yeah, well, anyway, I suppose even that dumbass box might make a decent disguise if you wear it inside a building.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. And yeah, unlike in the previous games, the box isn't that helpful just out in the jungle, because, I mean, soldiers are going to be suspicious of it out here, so only useful in indoor areas. Also, hey, Lizard, welcome. Yeah, this is a pretty large open area. Actually, what does the Major have to say? Anything?
Good, you've reached the relay station, but stay alert. That station is an enemy strongpoint. The security is bound to be tight.
But there's no other way to get to the crevice if I don't make it through.
Exactly. The crevice leading to the cave is in the north of that area. Find a way to slip past the enemy and head north.
Okay, not that much more than what he said before. Saw one guy over to the... Oh, and then there's that guy in front of me right there. Never mind, I'm not going to shoot if you're moving away. This is still the best camo to have. Yeah, it looks like the Tiger Stripe camo helps a lot in this particular part of the game. That looks like a gun emplacement there. Meaning if I do get spotted, it's gonna be problematic. However, you can also use it, but I'm not gonna cause a racket just to mow these guys down. Please don't see me. No. Get behind the wall. Oh, is he gonna go down to the opening over here? No, he's coming this way. Oh, God.
There's nobody here.
Okay, I was gonna shoot him if he came any closer than that, but he stayed put. Oh, hey, Rise of the Cobra. Sorry, I was in a really tense situation there. That guy following me. Hey, Cobra, Amanda, Frozen, Lux, Ratmus. Welcome, everybody. How much farther did you get? I assume you started World 6. Move. I'm like stuck where I am right now. God, those footsteps sound like they're right next to me. Oh, because they are. Jesus. Hey, Low Drag, welcome. Oh, they died that soon. Yeah, he didn't buy new batteries. Okay, and then there's someone in there, of course. Anything under table? No. Ah!
This is HQ.
I mean, I'll take a caution over an alert, and good, there's ammo in here.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Did the water challenge got gold? Okay. And then you played Super Mario World, nice. I'm sure if I stood up, someone outside would be able to see me. Another suppressor for the M1. Oh, speaking of suppressors, I lost that one after that last shot. Actually, I would like to shake this guy down for items if there's nobody out here. Okay. What does the map tell me? Yeah, I just gotta keep heading north. Is there any better camo for this? I'm not liking that 55%. I wonder if there's anything in here. There is something under here. Oh no, you didn't see anything. Stun grenades. Am I full on those? Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's right, you're seeing things. Oh, really, Lizard? If you don't know how to use suppressors in this game, you're gonna have problems. God, there are too many guys out there. I should probably just let the clock run down. As annoying as it is to do that. There's really no better camo I can have for this point. 55% is just not good. Okay, it's better to... Okay, never mind. The Tiger Stripe is better. Well, it actually gives you a whole list of instructions in the game from the main menu. Why did the caution timer reset? Take a nap. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, Amanda. It shouldn't have done that. And CS would sleep here, yeah, right in the middle of a Russian enemy base. I think this is the way I want to go, right? More or less, probably more north than that. Just generally out in this direction. But yeah, there's just too many guys around here. I almost feel like now would be a good time to try to make a break for it, but then there's still those two guys up there. Oh, never mind, that would have been a terrible time to make a break for it. How much? Okay, so I've got full ammo there. Man, all because I had to let that one guy see me for a split second before I put him to sleep. Oh, please don't see me. Please drop to 0, don't shoot back up to 99. I may want to eat something soon, too. Generally, if I get down to less than half my stamina, I want to eat something. Okay, caution gone. Extra guards, get the hell out of here.
Understood. Return to your position.
Nobody down there. Couple guys up north. Oh god, who saw me? Who the fuck saw me?
I'm just seeing things.
Nobody saw me? Oh. It's you.
What's wrong?
I hit him, but not in the head. Hoping that one will just knock him out without me having to shoot again. Never mind. Trying to see if there was something under that helicopter. I guess not. Actually, while I'm over here, I guess I might as well try to see what's in there. There's more ammo around. I would certainly like some. Speaking of which, I should try to shake these guys down. Oops, don't shoot my gun. Nothing I can use. Oh, there's life medicine in here. Wow, that's rare. It's not like... I mean, even on easier difficulty levels, it's rare. It's not like the other games where rations are pretty common on easier difficulty levels. The other guy looks like he's about to wake up soon. Oh, and I'm getting hungry, okay. Like, I don't want my stomach growling to alert the enemy, so... Yeah, let's have a... reticulated python, I guess. Oh, we get a cutscene for it. Yum. Those reactions. Oh, and it was rotten. Well, I have medicine for that. There we go. I don't need a cutscene for this. Okay, where am I heading now? Where's the actual path out of here? It's either that north center one or the one I'm heading near. This appears to just be a building, but that's all I can get is the TNT. Hey, Luna! Yep, eating pythons. That's what we do here. Okay, so it must be the middle. Let's crawl again, just in case. Never know if there's someone else hiding around here. Can't see shit with this camera angle. Oh, did that guy wake back up? It appears that he did. Yeah, I didn't want to risk anything there. Alright, looks like we are in the clear.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone. Shots. This time I've got 12 shots.
Alright, our first real boss. Saving immediately.
You going to save?
I don't know, people are honorable in cutscenes.
Good luck.
Thanks.
The palm chorizo. Really, what makes you think that, Ratmus? It's not like he survives in the later games or something. Okay, so let's switch to this. Take off the suppressor. Anything else I want in my out of my inventory? And I really don't want to use the life medicine unless I absolutely have to. I'd almost rather take a death over using it at this point. And I could use the AK as well, I suppose. Four shots off. Well, I'm surprised he didn't hit me.
I felt that. Ah.
Shit.
You won't get away from me!
I've never felt a tension like this before. So
Oh, there's a snake there. Oh, okay, Luna, sounds cool.
You won't get away from me!
Damn it. I don't know how I missed with all that.
never felt a tension.
What did he drop? It's not like I can pick it up.
That's so different from simply changing a clip.
I can't see him. He's reloading from cover.
This reload time is exhilarating.
I felt that.
Ah, damn it.
You fool!
Is there any ammo for... Oh, there's AK ammo. I'll take that, I suppose. Oh, I forgot there's a beehive. Thankfully, you cannot hit me. Ah, shoot. That's not cool. These bullets are going all over the damn place now. Shit. Yes! First try, wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Damn it. He found us. You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Alright, well, the good news is that there are no enemies in this area.
Do you want to save?
It's a bit of a maze, but at least it's a peaceful maze. And we do have a map, so, I mean, that helps.
Snake, have you seen 007 From Russia with Love?
Nah, I don't like those movies. Real spies are nothing like James Bond. It's pure fantasy.
Snake, I don't think the Major's going to like you saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself to Bond.
What exactly don't you like about James Bond? I mean, is it the fantastic gadgets? The cars? The guns?
Major,
Snake, wouldn't you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
what good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I'd look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun? You could make it look like you're grappling with a giant snake and then get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted. Ah,
Okay, now you're being ridiculous.
we'll make you a snake-shaped gun that folds up and fits into an attaché case.
Will you give it a rest?
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. To tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with enemy femme fatales either. But that's part of Bond's appeal. You could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her?
I don't even trust her yet.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy. She's using you just as much as you're using her.
I realize that.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship. That's what a spy is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand. I don't think I'm cut out for that mission.
Maybe if you change your code name to 00 Snake.
Major.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be surprised if they made 20 more of those movies.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond fan. Don't get him worked up like this.
Worked up.
Maybe you don't realize this, but now that you've got him started talking about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture for a whole hour after he gets off the radio.
You have my sympathy.
But It's too bad you can't enjoy such a great movie, though.
I guess I'm just one of those people who can't enjoy spy flicks.
That's one of my favorite ones of the movie conversations, especially since this game so clearly takes from James Bond. So speaking of Eva, I don't remember if I missed the chance to get a certain conversation with her or if it's now, but there's something I'm hoping to get with her, so we'll see if it happens.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, just barely. What the hell were all those hornets?
Most likely that was the Pain, one of the Cobras.
I figured as much. Are they tracking me?
I don't know. The Cobras only take orders from the boss. Not even Volgin knows what they're really up to, so I don't know anything about them either.
No kidding.
I'll try and dig up as much as I can about them. You just focus on moving ahead. Go to the end of the cave and you'll come out in an aqueduct overgrown with mangroves. This leads to the Ponizovye swamp. And Snake, be careful. That cave...
is pitch dark inside.
Good. I did remember to tell you then. If it's completely dark and you need a light, try using a torch. I heard there's some emergency torches stored somewhere in that cave.
Torches. Got it. So where are they?
Huh?
Where are the torches?
How should I know? Go find them yourself.
Thanks, that's a lot of help.
Eva, where are you now?
I told you, didn't I? I'm right near the Colonel.
Pretty weak answer if you ask me.
I suppose you're right.
Eva.
Snake, I'm under orders to cooperate with you, but that doesn't mean I have to tell you everything I know. I would assume the same applies to you too. That cave is known as Chornaya Peshara. In Russian, Chornaya Peshara means the black cave from which cold wind blows. It's a magma cavern formed millions of years ago, back when Salinoyarsk was the site of volcanic activity. The structure of the cave is pretty complex, but you should be able to find the aqueduct if you keep moving inward. Head toward the interior of the cave.
Haven't gotten it yet.
If it's completely dark and you need a light, try using a torch. I heard there's... If it's...
Damn. Either I missed it or it's coming up later. I don't know which is the case. But oh well, I'll try calling her again in the future. But yeah, can't really see shit right now. I don't think I don't think the torch is that far from the beginning, so where is it? There's a path to the left. This doesn't seem right. So it looked like oh, okay, so there's an item up there, but I can't climb out of here. Okay, so there's more to upper left back in that the other side of the tunnel. Okay, so there is a ration right here. Okay, got it. Oh, did you, Luna? Something over here. Oh, I got a battery. Something that Cobra could use a few of. And speaking of batteries, there's something that will help us with batteries. And actually, I want to get the conversation with Paramedic about what I just picked up there.
I see you've caught a king cobra. The king cobra is the world's largest venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a lot of venom to inject. One bite is supposedly enough to kill an elephant. And it's extremely vicious as well, so watch out. If you get bitten by a king cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly. As soon as you're bitten, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful, or you might end up as its next meal.
Got it. So...
What? How does it taste?
Yep.
Ugh. It seems you're the one whose diet consists of other snakes.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine.
She's so disgusted. So that must have been the snake that I picked up during the Ocelot fight.
I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest. Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nest are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all. In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course, the hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful.
I seem to be lucky enough to avoid the hornets that time. I did get both the nest and the ointment, though.
I see you found some Russian glow caps. The Russian glow cap is a kind of luminescent fungus, a mushroom that glows in the dark.
Why would a mushroom glow in the dark?
It's bioluminescent, just like a firefly. It uses the so-called luciferin luciferase reaction. To put it simply, luciferin reacts with luciferase in the presence of magnesium 2+ ions, breaking it down into oxyluciferin and carbon dioxide. The carbonyl groups in the oxyluciferin are initially in an electrical excited state. When they return to their base state, they give off light. Did you get all that?
Not really.
Oh.
By the way, does that mushroom recharge your batteries when you eat it?
Huh?
I mean, it seems like if you ate a glowing mushroom, it might recharge your batteries or something.
Snake, your batteries are organic batteries. They produce electricity by utilizing the potential difference between cells. Organic batteries are known for their highly efficient energy conversion, but they still rely on chemical reactions between proteins and enzymes to...
So you're saying they'll get recharged?
Believe what you want.
Great.
So basically, eating those mushrooms recharges your batteries because Snake believes that they will. That was the conversation that I wanted to get. Because it's like it's a totally unrealistic thing, but that's how the game kind of explains it, even though it's not really an explanation. Also, wow, I can't see shit when I try to dive down there. Maybe there's nothing down there. Thought maybe that you could go under the ledge. I want a freaking torch. I didn't already pick one up, did I? No. Eating an actual battery. Okay, did I go under here yet? Okay, that's the way over there, so that's not what I want. Maybe it's to the right. Oh, there's a snake. If I can freaking hit it. And I got a crab. I might as well get that conversation too.
I see you've caught yourself a Kenyan mangrove crab. The Kenyan mangrove crab is a land-going crab. It lives in burrows dug near seashores and mangrove swamps. It's not poisonous, but it might hurt a little if it attacks you with its pinchers. Treat it with caution.
Got it. So this thing must taste pretty good, huh?
Why do you say must?
It's a crab, isn't it?
It is.
And crabs are good to eat.
What's so good about them?
You don't like crab.
Not at all.
Why not?
Why? How can you eat those things? They're all purple and yellow striped, and they stink like cat pee. But that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Let's see here. The guide says... No way. It says they're delicious. Well, if you want to eat one, then go right ahead, but count me out.
Stink like cat pee? How does a crab smell like cat pee? I don't get that comparison. Hey Neo, and hey Wheeled Warrior, welcome. Right now I'm trying to find the freaking torch. I did not get those, Neo. Who do you need to call for them? Ammo. There's a skeleton there. Oh, and a snake. Oh, I guess I have too much food. Yeah, I'll eat my old stuff because it's probably all spoiled. Yeah. Without it on once, then while wearing it. I think this game is a lot of people's favorite. I don't know if I can just pick one favorite. Well, I don't... actually, let me throw away one of my reticulated pythons, because they're probably all rotten. Wait, how do I throw it away? I guess I have to put something away and then take it out and then toss it. Oh, you can do it from the food menu? Okay, yeah. Oh well. I guess what I did works too. So that's just a dead end? Is the torch somewhere in the middle then? Wow, I really can't see anything in here. Oh yeah, that's true. You can use the cigar. I don't want to kill myself though. I mean, not that it drains your health that fast, but... This doesn't seem right to me that I've gone this far without getting the torch. I thought it was really early on. Well, I mean, this seems to be a waterfall. Another corpse and ammo. I don't know what that's doing down here, but I'll take it. And bug juice. It's gonna take me to the next area. Is it really in the next area? Oh, that guy had AK ammo. Small dead end. Oh, over there? I can't even see. Now that's going backwards. I missed it. Is it under me? Because it looks like, according to the map, it ought to be like right in front of me right here. So I need to drop down. There we go. Jeez. That never takes me that long to find. Guess that's all fine for now. And, let me get this. Might as well eat something.
Not too bad.
Hey, Cecilia. How did I not go here yet? So... Okay, so I really just needed to go, like, straight ahead at the beginning, and I would have found it. More glow caps. I don't think I really want the rat. Wow, Lux. Yeah, I seem to recall generally finding the torch right away. I just happened to go every way except the correct way that time. Just got medical supplies there. Guess that's all in this room, unless there are any hidden passages I'm missing. No, it looks like it's all filled out. If I was going to die, then yeah, I'd probably eat a rat. Okay, so the shotgun is in the cave. I couldn't remember where it was. Okay, so where am I going now? I need to go south and loop back around. Oh, it's crawling backwards, why not? I don't know why I killed that. I guess I was thinking it was something more dangerous. Shotgun and a camo, okay. At least I'm getting some health regeneration from spending time in here. Can't you also... Yeah, you can wave it around. Get a Demolition Man context. Time to just explore, I guess. Ammo I cannot pick up, and I don't want to go that way yet. There we go, there's the shotgun. movie with Taco Bell. Oh, the bats are getting me. Ah, snow camo. That is a good one to have. It's not an often used one, but it definitely helps. Also, this path seems to go on for quite a ways. Okay, so it just comes back out here. Yeah. No, I did not get either of those. Well, if I can, I would like to get my health regenerated before I go farther in. Because this is on extreme, it'll take a while. So many movie night ideas. Have the camera angled like this just so I can see how much max life I have. By the way, in this game, like in the first one, after you beat a boss, your max life increases, but in higher difficulty levels, it increases by less. So, like, by the end of a very easy run, you'll have a giant life bar, but at the end of an extreme run, it won't be quite that big. Paramedic movie marathon. That'd be a lot of movies to see. At least my stamina stays steady while I'm laying here. In fact, I will... Oops, wrong button. I want to eat something just to get it out of my inventory.
What can I say?
Probably should have eaten the milk snake instead. Hell, it's probably not even good anymore. I know this is boring waiting for this to regenerate, but I think it's going to save us some pain. Ha ha ha. Funny if you know what's coming up. Watched pot never boils, but what else can I do while I'm streaming other than watch my life gauge go up? I get it. Yes, I should get those ready actually. I think both regular and white phosphorus are good here. Want to save the life medicine. bug juice. I already got that. Rock's never gonna forget that. I feel like I've heard that too, but have never gotten it to work. I mean, I guess just in case I can put it in my backpack, get rid of the Mark 22 for now. So close. This tiny amount of life probably isn't going to affect anything, but figure for waiting this long, might as well let it go all the way up. I think it's got one more sliver. Yeah, okay, we're good. So let's save again.
Saving the game, Snake?
I don't know if I've ever beaten him non-lethally. It's unlike... I know I've done non-lethal runs of MGS2. I don't think I ever did one of this game.
Snake, have you heard of The Last War?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
It's a Japanese movie where the world ends in a nuclear war. Tensions between East and West reach the breaking point, and before anyone can stop it, they launch the ICBMs. Humanity is wiped out by a war that no one wanted. The movie depicts that destruction from the eyes of ordinary people. Their simple daily lives are torn apart by the terrible power of a war that has nothing to do with them.
Everybody's afraid of the next big war, but there's only so much that one person can do.
That's why the people who have the power to stop it have to.
It's more of a serious conversation. I would believe that you use gold feathers IRL, Luna. I don't really know what I'm going to want to start with here. Sure.
I've caught you at last. We are the sons of the boss. Ha! I am the pain. Ha! I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination. Let's get started.
So we take on our first member of the Cobra unit, the Pain. Oh, okay, it switched my weapon anyway. He likes to use this a lot, I remember that. Better dive, I guess. Get off! Ah, I was too close to that. Is there anything actually under the water? Oh, grenades. Oh yeah, isn't that what I need here to scatter the hornets? And I came up on a bad side there.
Run away!
Ah. I'm not throwing them right.
Tommy God!
Covered in bees. So the shotgun can scatter them too. Damn it. Ah, didn't exactly surface where I thought I was going to.
Tommy God!
I guess I need to actually be, like, hitting him with the grenade or something. Also, damn, he keeps hitting me even when I'm under the water.
Get back up here!
There we go.
Return to me! Take this!
Yeah.
Tommy God!
Damn it. Hit me too many times.
Attack! My hornet!
I wonder if I can stand up here and not get hit by that stuff. Not quite. I'm surely gonna have to do this fight more than once. Ow, shit. After Legend... Wow, I was gonna say Legend Dragoon. Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Yeah, wield.
Tommy God!
I was hoping I'd be able to just, like, outshoot him there, but no, that doesn't work.
Grenade!
Damn it. damn, okay, so you can't really hide behind the rock to get away from his grenades. Oh, I forgot he could do this. Whoa! I wasn't even paying attention to his health. I didn't know I'd gotten to this point already. Hello, Flow Gaming. We had talked about this earlier, about smoke grenades, but I guess we're not sure how they're used. Oh, you can... Okay, so shoot the Hornet grenades.
Go, get it!
That didn't work. No, I'm wounded. What do you do about bullet bee wounds? Do I even have what I need for it? I'm using all this stuff and nothing's working. Throw one at your feet. Oh, okay, so I guess it just goes away on its own. Oh, shit. I realized what he was doing too late. Well, we're learning a little bit. Damn it. Nah, I dove off on the wrong side. Yeah, I know you get stuff for non-lethal victories, but I'm playing on extreme and I'm not that great at this game, and I find it easier to do lethal kills, so I'm not going for like everything. far enough. Oh, come on. Okay, second phase. Yeah, this is on PS2. This is the original version of the game.
Get him! High Hornet!
Okay, I guess bug juice does not protect you from those things hitting you.
Grenade!
Oh, I have no more grenades. Oh, can I get up there and shoot this quickly enough? Dive. What kind of wounds do I have? Is it just bullet bee stings, or is it... Yeah. Okay, but I do need to disinfect it, I guess. Okay, so I guess all you can do is dig it out and disinfect it, and then it has to... the rest of it has to cure on its own. Yeah, I use a capture card. I hooked the PS2 up to it, my TV, and my computer. Damn it, I thought that wasn't going to be close enough, but it was. Should have erred on the side of caution. I'm sure it's playable on emulator, but I don't like to play on emulator. I can't even do anything more advanced than Super Nintendo anyway on emulator, and even that I don't like to do. It didn't blow up.
You can taste the real thing.
No, don't duck. Well, I've been using both. Regular grenades and white phosphorus grenades.
Grenade!
That didn't work.
Take this!
No, get out of there. Damn it. Still close enough to get hit. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Tommy gun!
That's not gonna work. Yeah, so many things that Luna's totally never done. And I need more. Oh, damn it. Stop using attacks that I have to hide from. Okay, second phase. Oh. Oh, that was actually him that time.
Return to me.
No. Oh, there's fish. Not throwing him far enough. Oh, damn it. I don't want anything to do with you. Maybe I can get up there quickly enough. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Ooh, somehow I didn't get hit.
Going to run away. Now I'll show you the true meaning of
Damn it. It'd help if I would hit with these freaking grenades. Almost. Oh, he's making a grenade. Yes! There we go.
the pain.
All the Cobra members blow themselves up after you beat them. Save, please.
Do you want to save?
Maybe, Ratmus. Well, I can sort of do a Snake voice. I don't know how much I sound like him naturally.
Snake, have you seen the movie Them?
No.
It's about these giant ants that appear in the desert of New Mexico after a nuclear test. The army tries to fight them off with flamethrowers. The ants were so big that they filled up the entire screen. The whole movie theater was screaming.
An ant that big could make a good meal.
Yeah, well, if you find any, don't eat them.
Come on, they're not that bad for you.
If you end up growing huge like that, you won't have any place left to hide.
Just like a Gurlugon.
What's a Gurlugon? Okay, anything else around here to pick up? Back in the water. Some more fish. I actually think Paramedic's entertaining. If you want annoying, I would say that's Rose from MGS2. I think we're almost out of the cave anyway. Hooray, 1960s hovercraft! Oh, we got food here. Except I can't carry any of it. Yeah, let's eat and maybe throw away. So, I'm trying to figure out what you were talking about, Neo, with the... Like, am I looking at the icon for what's been spoiled? So, like, all this stuff is spoiled? Whereas the rest of this stuff is not? Because you keep asking that. Okay, so let's get rid of all that crap then.
I could go for seconds.
Got a new supply of stuff. Still kind of hard to see. No, not the torch. That's true, I could. I just don't want to waste ammo because I have so little trank ammo. I never really think about using mouse traps. 2 ways to go. Looks like the left is a dead end, so... Oh god, okay, there was something there. It's like, I wasn't sure if that was a shadow or if it was a mine. So that's full. So do I probably have burn wounds now, yeah. There we go. Oh, did you? Well, it's hard for me to keep track of it. Okay, yeah, I did not see you say, by the way, Claymores, when you first said it. I saw Buck's comment, and I didn't see what was above it. More glow caps, but I don't have anything that actually uses batteries yet. Yeah, several of the games that I play on my stream, not everyone knows them, so I do actually have it stated in my rules to not spoil the games that I'm playing because of that. Yeah, I don't mind backseating at all if you have tips or something. Wrong button, I want to save.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Is this where the croc cap would come in handy? Okay, I was just thinking that. I've never used it before, so... we shall see.
Snake, have you ever seen Jason and the Argonauts?
I can't say I have.
It's based on Greek mythology. There's this ship called the Argo, and it sets sail in search of the Golden Fleece. Along the way, it encounters many dangers. They run into all kinds of monsters, like bronze giants and the deadly seven-headed Hydra and the vicious bird-like harpies. The most spectacular part of all was the battle scene with an army of skeletons. It was like they were actually standing up and fighting.
Are you serious?
If you don't believe me, go see it for yourself. Then you'll understand the magic of movies. It was totally amazing.
Yeah, all right. If I make it back alive, I'll go see it.
It just came out, so I'm sure it'll still be playing.
I think I've seen Jason and the Argonauts before, like in school, and I'm guessing that the skeletons were claymation. Just seems like what they would probably use for the time period. I guess I still don't have any better camo. I swear the tiger stripe gets you through a lot of stuff. No, I am not doing the sniping. I have done it in the past, but for this stream, I want to actually do that fight legit. Okay, I want the croc cap. Okay, so I mean, I can swim. I guess that's really my only choice. And no, I'm not going to do that either, Wield. Okay, I was checking to make sure if there were any side paths. Alright, see you, Ratmus. Oh, yeah, that's right. My Valentine's a Yu-Gi-Oh character. I was like, I know I've seen that name before. Hey, Gamer Pro, welcome. And hey, Dragoon. Usually you get at least caution. Chaff grenade. Though, not like it's super useful in this game. Can't even tell where I'm going. Alright, see you, Cecilia. If it's what I think you're talking about, Flo, I am going to show that once we get to that part of the game. I have done it before, yes.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Tanya!
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Vulcan. Damn you!
Hold it right there, traitor. Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely. One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready? Huh. Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield. You'd better stay in line from now on. The Cobras will take care of him.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What? He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours. I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it. I'm leaving him to you, the field.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
The end is saving what life he has left in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right. And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
Yeah. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops. Kuwabara. Kuwabara.
Lasaro, is that you?
Okay, so what you can do here, if I had a sniper rifle, is you can actually, I was trying to spot him with a scope, but you can actually shoot the end right now and kill him before you ever get into a boss fight with him. But I don't want to do that for this stream. I'd rather fight him legit. And I want to save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah, maybe not. Don't even, like, pretend to say spoilers and bleep stuff out like that. I mean, I know the story. You don't have to tell me that. I don't want it to be spoiled for anyone who's actually paying attention and hasn't seen this before.
Snake, Have you seen Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb?
What?
Dr. Strangelove. Have you seen it?
No.
It's about this insane American Air Force commander who sends a bomber out to drop an H-bomb on Russia. It's a black comedy.
Doesn't sound very funny to me.
The actor who plays Dr. Strangelove also plays two of the other main characters. It's actually kind of funny once you get past the scary parts. It just came out this year, so I bet you could still go and see it.
Maybe when I'm in a lighter state of mind, I'll give it a try.
Hey, Torgo, welcome. And yeah, that is another way of dealing with him, waiting a week, but I'm not going to do that either. I want to fight him legit. Okay, so what's going on here? So yeah, it should be that little hole just up ahead. Yeah, I did not see that as I was going this way the first time. Not quite sure where I'm going here. Oh god, there's a guy right there. I need to get my Mark 22 back. Seriously?
What's wrong?
Ah, damn it. Can't see you, and I can't fucking move.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Oh my god. Let me at least try to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's where it is. There's a bunch of other ammo as well. Of course, they already know where I am, so Croc Cap is not helping here. Alright, see ya, Luna. Thank you for stopping in. Well, hey, I got it and I lived. At least I got to the next checkpoint anyway. Oh, really? No, I've never heard of that, Neo. There's nobody here. Is this the best camo I can use? No, it's not.
Lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
So, I could either wait out the caution phase or try to take them all out in caution. Let me eat something.
Hey, that's good.
There is a benefit to just sitting here. I mean, I get health regeneration. I think it's gonna be a little while before we get to the next boss. So who knows how long any health regeneration I gain here will really last me. I don't suppose there's really anything off to the left here. I really just want to head for the dock. I want to say at least the hovercraft guys go away once you're out of caution. At least I hope that's the case. I have over half my health now. Three normally.
Understood. Return to your position.
Yeah, go away. Damn it. Yeah, let's just waste all my shots.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Ah, damn it. Fine. Just gonna fucking go for it. Never mind, I don't have enough health for this. Well, okay, I'm inside. Yeah, whatever. So I have no health, and I'm inside. I mean, I'll try to find the night vision goggles.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
What's going on? Respond.
Fine, I'm gonna hope that that guy falls asleep.
Support
doesn't open. Ooh, okay, I hit something. Damn it!
Radio, we need backup.
Where are these night vision goggles? Are they up here? No. Probably not really gonna help me much to fight this guy, but yeah, I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I tried to change weapons. We're quite a ways away from the ladder wield.
What's wrong?
So there's someone. Or maybe there isn't someone else over here and they only appeared because he was asked to go check out the area. Ow, oh my god. So these crates are... Oh, is it that over there? Okay, there we go. Didn't mean to jump into the water.
What's wrong?
Ah, damn it. Where the hell is that person? Also, I am poisoned, so I guess I should do something about that. Okay. This is ugly, but somehow we're still alive. I have one life medicine, but I don't really want to use it right now. Left side gate. And the camo here is not that useful. Oh, God damn it! How? Who? Okay, so he saw me because that wall ends, I guess. No idea there was anyone over there. There's one guy there, but there's got to be someone else who saw me.
What's wrong?
is. Okay, there we go. Is that all of them? Four? That means I'm missing one. So there's one more in the stairs. Oh, thermal goggles, cool. I definitely want these. Oh, face camo, okay. Oh, he must be way up there or something. So I can get that, whatever it is, if I drop down from above. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for... Oh, there he is. Oh, another suppressor, nice. Oh, he's getting back up. I hope if I go up... God damn it! That did not work, and there goes all my effort. I might want to just kill these guys instead so they can't fucking wake back up. I thought the olive drab gave me higher camo index, but that's not what it said right there. Oh, that guy's way up there. God, and he can see me from all the way over there. I don't want to risk taking a shot at him and missing.
That guy? I know he's close.
Okay, well that's not what I expected him to do.
Huh? What's wrong?
Speak. Just try and kill me.
Not gonna tell me anything.
A little further ahead, the forest is deadly.
Okay, whatever. You're not helping me. Sorry. Okay, did I get everything over here? Not quite. Yeah, I couldn't do that in the previous games. Oh, I see you. Should I try to shoot him? That did not go over well.
Come in, HQ. This is HQ.
Control here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
They're totally gonna come in here and wreck me. Oh, I got food. Bondage. Yeah, I guess I could box and hopefully everything will be okay.
Intruder. He should be around here somewhere.
And the caution timer reset. Oh great, they saw footprints?
Hell, he must be lurking nearby.
See, this is why I feel like I'm so bad at this game. I have to do so much waiting. And I hate having to do that because I feel like it's not fun to watch. Like, I'm way more comfortable with MGS2. Like, I can get through a lot of rooms in that game without being seen. I'm hoping the caution timer is not going to reset any further than this, but when it after it runs out, am I gonna have 4 more guards to deal with? I don't know if that's the case in this version, Flo. It didn't ask me that at the beginning of the game. Although maybe you can access that from the main menu or something. Does it, like, if I go to options right here, does that come up? No, it's not in the options. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the fork part. So yeah, it's entirely possible that I'll wait for this timer to go down. They'll go back to having 4 guards in here, and then I'll just get caught again and die. And then all that waiting was for nothing. Well, you can definitely do that in MGS2. How do you even do a fork-only run? Aren't there parts where you have to use something other than a fork? Just checking. Okay, so there is a guy up there. Seriously, I hit the fucking railing? And I can't hit him. Well, we're through there, I guess. It's not pretty, though. No, that's... I want to cure myself first. Okay, so then you can't really do a fork-only run, but... I guess kind of like doing a knife-only run in Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I didn't need a suture kit. That's for lacerations. There we go. Let's save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Remind me what I'm doing for that. I have to call, what, Zero and Sigint?
Snake, have you ever seen the Guns of Navarone?
Never.
It's about a mission to blow up the huge guns on the island of Navarone during World War II. 6 men are chosen to participate in the operation, each with his own special ability. They only have until an English destroyer passes by the island to complete their mission. Facing impossible odds, the 6 men have to sneak onto the island from a cliff on the southern shore.
That doesn't sound like something I'd want to watch in my free time.
Maybe not for you, but the Major was absolutely crazy about it.
The Major?
He told me to tell you how great it was.
Tell him I'll go see it as soon as I get back to the States.
Do you want to tell him yourself?
No, let's save that for later. I'd better get back to the mission.
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm just supposed to call him a bunch of times, like right now, without changing anything? And then when he does say something about it, I'm supposed to switch to the scientist's outfit? That seems kind of strange.
Snake, the lab where Sokolov is being held is to the north of that forest. Keep on heading north.
Oh, and hi, Pizza. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you yet.
Snake, watch out. It seems that forest is rigged with a number of traps. Most of the traps seem to be triggered by tripping a rope stretched across the ground. Don't just run around like a fool. Keep an eye on the ground and watch where you step. Some ropes may be placed so they're hidden in the vegetation. Be extra careful when you're cutting through the underbrush. If you use the directional buttons to move around stalking, you should be able to spot the traps before you step on them. Use stalking to move safely through suspicious-looking areas.
Major, do you know anything about this, Tanya?
No.
Nothing?
Not a thing.
Why not? You must have checked up on Sokolov when he defected 2 years ago. If he had a lover...
Make no mistake, we conducted a thorough investigation, but there was nothing about him having a mistress.
Maybe you didn't notice.
That's impossible.
Then he must have become involved with her after he was taken back to Russia.
I wonder.
What is it, Major? Something wrong?
I don't think Sokolov would take a lover.
Why not?
I still remember him 2 years ago. After we got him across the border, the first words he spoke from his hospital bed, after he regained consciousness, were, "Are my wife and daughter safe?" And right up until the time he was taken back to Russia, he kept begging me over and over to take care of his family, almost as if he was delirious. Sokolov is a man who loves his family. Betraying his wife is something he'd...
Major.
What is it?
People change.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I'm glad we got that conversation. Kind of gives you something to think about.
Major, tell me a little bit more about the space race.
In 1957, the Soviet Union succeeded in launching their first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit. Having been beaten to the chase by the Soviets, the US government accelerated its own space program in an effort to catch up. The following year, the space development programs of the various service branches were united to form the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA. That same year, the Mercury program was launched with the goal of putting a man into space. 7 candidates were chosen from the military as the first astronauts. These were the men with the right stuff. But as you know, it was a Soviet cosmonaut, Yuri Gagarin, who made the first successful manned spaceflight 3 years ago. NASA's first successful ballistic flight came 1 month after Gagarin's mission, with the Freedom 7 carrying Alan Shepard into space. After that, with America still lagging behind the Soviets in orbital flight, President Kennedy made a momentous decision. That America would put a man on the moon before the end of the decade.
Yeah, I heard that speech, but a lot of guys I knew weren't real happy about it. They said no one was going to make them go on a mission to blow up some damn moon base.
But rocket research and missile research are closely related. Imagine, if you will, a Soviet Union able to send wave after wave of nuclear missiles raining down on Washington from a base on the surface of the moon. Even if that's still a long way from reality, if we lose the initiative, we may never get it back. We're left with no choice but to keep moving forward one step at a time. The Gemini program, launched 2 years ago, represents the initial step towards establishing a moon base. And yet, I don't want to call President Kennedy a liar, but I simply can't imagine that in 6 years man will have reached the moon.
I don't know. I never even thought we'd make it up into space. I guess it all depends on whether you have the will to make it happen.
Perhaps you're right.
Make it onto the moon in 6 years? Crazy talk. All kinds of crazy talk in this game. None of this stuff's ever going to happen.
Snake, let's go over the controls for CQ. Snake?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything at this point. Alright, see you, Lux. Have a good night. Tom Hanks won't make it to the moon. Well, then I guess let's try putting the mask in the... Talk to Sigint.
There seem to be traps planted throughout that area, and they look a little primitive.
Yeah, but this is their territory. Why would they need this many traps here?
Maybe it's part of some kind of tactical research.
Tactical research?
Yeah. As I'm sure you know, the Soviet Union is leading a worldwide revolution among communist forces all over the globe. But a lot of the countries involved don't have the necessary funds and industrial technology, so they need tactics that are both effective and economical.
That's what they're researching?
Yeah, and traps are one of the best ways to do that. I'll bet that place is one of their testing grounds. Clappers, arrows, pendulums, all of these traps are set off by applying force to a rope. Don't touch the ropes and you'll be fine. Use rolling to get over them, or just crawl under them. Either way ought to work. If you do set off a trap and an arrow or a spiked pendulum comes flying your way, you can still dodge it by immediately diving out of the way. Pit traps and snares are camouflaged into the ground to make them harder to detect. But if you look carefully enough, you can see them through the disguise. Try stalking to proceed with extra caution. In any case, if you think there might be traps lying around, keep a close eye on the ground and stay alert. Clappers, arrows. Pit traps and...
He's just talking about traps. Let's try Zero again.
Snake, watch out. It's... Snake?
It's not happening. Although while I'm thinking about it, I want to try calling Eva a couple more times just to see if I can get that one conversation. Oh, it's probably way too late by now. Well, yeah, can't call her right now anyway. Alright. Call Rose. Man, I almost ran out of M1 ammo. Let me get the thermal goggles out. It may help me. That's Volgan, Flo. Oh, I have too much stuff. That's fine. I won't hunt then. Okay, am I missing anything? This is just a pretty, like, roundish area. Oh, really, Neo? Well, that part's really easy with the thermal goggles. Save again.
You want to save?
So I think we need to get inside here, if I'm remembering right.
Hey, Snake, have you seen 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Nope, haven't seen that one.
After a number of battleships mysteriously sink at sea, the American government investigates and finds that the culprit is this pacifistic Captain Nemo. The scene where the giant squid attacks Captain Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, is breathtaking. The movie was filmed in CinemaScope, and it was great to see it on the big screen.
A giant squid, huh?
What? Don't tell me you think it sounds tasty.
Yeah, I'm aware. We'll get into that once we get there. I assume same. Oh, it says leaf is better here. Is Zero going to tell me anything about getting in here?
Sokolov is inside the lab. Look for a way in and use it to infiltrate the lab.
Okay, well that's straightforward enough. Yeah, I don't want to have to time you out, Flo. I mean, I know you're not really saying anything, but you're getting close.
What's wrong?
I don't remember where you can get through the fence, which side it's on. Does not appear to be this side unless it's all the way over here. All you know is bees. Oh, you're awfully close, actually. Every character he's ever played is gay. Okay, there's the opening. Might as well eat something. By the way, that calorie mate thing in my inventory, that's like total product placement. Those things exist in Japan. I'm crawling backwards. That is not what I want to do. Is there anything back here? Oh, espresso. I will take that. And there's a dog over there. And there's a snake. Oh, there's a hole in the wall? Ah. Oh, is there? I probably heard that call before. Okay, where exactly am I heading here? Something under that truck over there. Why do these guards gotta be so much smarter than the MGS2 ones?
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
take that.
What's wrong?
I'm stuck. Fucking move. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, I didn't mean to shoot.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh god. Guessing it's in the grass somewhere back there. Not even hitting him with shit. There it is. Right before I reached it. So I guess ideally I want to try to sneak past these guys without even trying to shoot them. That's going to be easier said than done. That's not the right weapon. How the hell did he not see me? I would shake those guys down for items, but I don't feel safe. And crawling through the light is not the ideal situation. Oh, really? Oh well, we're inside. All the saves.
Do you want to save?
I'm wondering if I'm gonna exhaust the movie conversations by saving as often as I am.
Snake, have you ever seen the beast from 20,000 Fathoms?
Nope.
It's about this monster that comes to life from deep within a glacier as a result of an H-bomb test in the Arctic. It crosses the ocean and emerges in New York. I especially like the scene where the monster attacks the lighthouse, and the one where it pops out of a valley in Manhattan and makes a big hole in a building. And the last scene on the burning roller coaster was simply incredible. And because I saw it in a drive-in theater, I actually felt like I was part of the movie. It's funny, isn't it? How you can let yourself get absorbed into these things without thinking even when you know it's not real?
Distinguishing between what's real and what's not isn't always as simple as we think.
Well, don't get too absorbed in your mission. It's important to take a rest every now and then.
Man, it's almost like they're talking to the player playing this game. Also is very reminiscent of the whole VR versus reality talk in MGS2. Move your car! I don't remember how involved this place is. Seriously? Can't even fucking stand up. Fine, you know what? Let's start over. Kill me. Thank you. Did they see me through the window? Like, I did not see anyone in the immediate vicinity. This is why I like having a radar. Will they not do anything to me if I have the disguise on now? Okay, yeah, I guess I'm fine. I really don't remember where I'm going here. That's just a window.
Good. You've infiltrated the lab. The security on the inside is very tight. You'll find it difficult to look for Sokolov unless you're disguised as a scientist. Use the clothes that Eva gave you to disguise yourself as a scientist. To disguise yourself as a scientist, go into the survival viewer and... Snake, enemy soldiers who operate indoors aren't equipped with radios. To communicate with command, they'll have to use the radio-equipped alarm systems located on the walls. If you're spotted by an enemy, you can avoid going into alert phase by taking him out before he can use the alarm system.
Okay, I actually forgot about that, so that's good to know if for some reason I end up needing that. I was hoping you would tell me a little more about, like, where exactly I'm going here. Well, that's all good food there. Oops, wrong button.
This is horrible.
Should get rid of stuff that's gonna spoil and might not be all that good. Got a book. So you said up north and to the left. Okay, did I not go north enough? Oh, okay, there we go.
Huh?
I didn't mean to touch you. Nothing in the bathrooms. Suppressor.
Huh?
Is there someone trying to get in here? Is that what the problem was? Yeah. That's where I came from. Alright, guess I'll go downstairs then. Oh. I'm liking all the supplies you get here for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot you can press the action button and he pushes up his glasses. I know I'm going to want to familiarize myself with this place in case of something that may happen later on. Also, we got more poster girls. Even though I'm sure she probably was not alive when during when this game takes place. Okay, is there another downstairs? Yeah, the frogs are everywhere. Now I'm in the middle. Okay, I think I just did what you told me to do there, Neo. Oh, there's the cigarette gas spray. I knew that was around somewhere. Yeah, I think you don't want these guys to get a good look at you, as they'll recognize that you're not one of theirs. Is that where I wanted to be? Was there another door from there? Yeah, there is. Open the door. There we go.
What?
There we go, made it.
If you're looking for Sokolov, he's not here anymore. Put that thing away. You'll spoil my drink. So, you're the intruder everyone's talking about. Typical capitalist dog. No manners.
And who are you?
You mean you've never heard of me? And you call yourself an agent? Very well, then. I am Alexander Leonovich Granin. A man of some importance, if I do say so myself. I am the foremost weapons scientist in the Soviet Union, and the head of the glorious Granin Design Bureau. This is the Order of Lenin. It is an honor of the greatest magnitude, given along with the title of Hero of Socialism to only the finest workers. It was awarded to me in recognition of my brilliant contributions to society. Since the Great Patriotic War, I have created countless weapons in the service of our great communist society. It was thanks to me that we were able to stamp out the Nazi scum. It was I who created the basic design for the mobile ballistic missile system you know and fear as SS-1C.
You're crocked, aren't you?
I'm merely drowning my sorrow. Because of him, I've got nothing to do but sit here and drink this crap.
Him?
Sokolov. It's him you're looking for, isn't it? Because of him, I have been stripped of my authority. My research has come to nothing. Look. It is a revolutionary mobile nuclear missile system. A bipedal tank.
bipedal tank?
Yes, a walking tank. A robot. Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans? Well, this technology will be the missing link between infantry and artillery. A kind of Metal Gear, if you will. And this magnificent Metal Gear will mark a revolutionary step forward in weapons development.
Metal Gear?
But I won't be used so easily. No crying myself to sleep. For you see, I'm going to send these documents to my friend in the United States.
What?
These bastards will live to regret this. And when they themselves become the targets of my creation, they will know my true greatness. Yes, Sokolov's pathetic Shagohod pales in comparison to my work. What are you going to do with a rocket engine on a tank?
About Sokolov.
A tank does not need a rocket. It needs something else. Look at these.
Nice shoes.
No. Legs. Legs that allow it to go anywhere. Just as when humans learn to walk upright. That is the real revolution in weaponry. Don't you agree? But the fool's in charge. Chose Sokolov.
And where is Sokolov?
My project has been terminated. The philosopher's legacy has been handed over to him.
What the hell are you talking about?
The philosopher's legacy. Haven't you heard of the philosophers? The Colonel has inherited their immense legacy. Volgin's father was in charge of the philosophers' money laundering activities. In the confusion of the war, he somehow ended up with their treasure. And Volgin inherited that treasure illegally. We never need to worry about the military budget. The development costs at our facility are all paid out of the Colonel's deep pockets. The weapons born here will be the genes for creating an entirely new form of warfare. The funding for my research came out of that legacy. Came out of it. Now, my money, my men, all have been diverted to the Shagohod project. Tomorrow, they will be conducting the final test, while Sokolov is making the final preparations in the weapons factory at Volgin's main base, the great fortress of Grozny Grad. Here I am, playing host to an enemy spy and drinking myself into a stupor.
That's where they moved Sokolov?
Yes.
And the Shagohod is there too?
Of course. Hey! You're not thinking of going to Grozny Grad. Are you mad? It's an impenetrable fortress.
I'm sure it is.
You'll be killed.
I'll take my chances.
Wait.
What?
Listen to me, you fool. I want to help you.
Help me?
To thank you for your compliment.
What compliment?
My shoes. Tatiana gave them to me. I wanted to thank you for complimenting me on them. I'll tell you how to get into the fortress. In return, I ask only that you get that idiot out of there and destroy the Shagohod. There is an underground tunnel that runs around the perimeter of the fortress. You should be able to use it to sneak into the base. Head for the mountains. The entrance to the tunnel is located there. Take this. You passed through a warehouse on your way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
There should have been a locked door inside of it. Do you remember it? This key will open that door. Beyond that door lies a vast jungle. You can climb up into the mountains from the far end of the jungle. Go back to the warehouse. Use the key to open the locked door and head for the mountains. Got it?
Why are you helping me?
Unlike Sokolov, the thought of defecting has never once crossed my mind. I love my country. I love this land. I cannot even imagine living anywhere else. I wish to remain a hero of the great motherland. I cannot bear the thought of being hounded into a corner and left to waste away. It is already dawn. You must hurry. I will remain here and nurse my troubles for a little longer. To capitalism!
Well, let's save after that. So, we've met the man who is responsible for Metal Gear.
Hold on a sec.
Even though Metal Gear never gets developed during the course of this game, it gives us some background into the rest of the series.
Snake, have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
Sorry.
It's a remake of the Japanese classic The Seven Samurai, only in a Western setting. This tiny Mexican village is attacked every year by bandits. Finally, the village elder can't stand it any longer and decides to hire someone to protect the village. 7 gunmen respond to the call. They teach the villagers how to shoot and prepare for the oncoming attack. But then, the enemy shows up at the village with a huge band.
Then what happens?
You'll just have to see it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
Movies are only fun when you actually watch them. There's something you have to experience for yourself.
Magnificent Seven? What if they remade that movie like 50 years later? Okay. Damn it, I didn't... Can I not see QC with the scientist outfit on? Is that what my problem was? And yeah, that didn't work at all. I got knocked down while I was CQCing him. Wow. So I guess I don't remember what happens if you just try to go through.
What? Who's there?
Oh, that's why. got shot in the ass. Shit, where's the way out? I don't think this is the way I came from, but it's something. Okay, yeah, it doesn't even let you use weapons while you're using this. Nope. I mean, at least I was able to run my way out through part of it. It's weird that black works now that it's like daytime. I'm getting stuck again. And of course, as soon as I stand up... Who else sees me?
This is HQ.
Damn it, couldn't make it there. Maybe I should, like, take a different route. One where I can actually see what's in front of me, so that shit doesn't happen. That is not what I wanted to do. I think I unequipped stuff. Also, I apparently need to treat some wounds. Finally. Almost out of ammo. What's the point of that door? Or the one below me, for that matter. Oh, another automatic weapon. Wait, is that not a door? Or it's boarded up, that's why. get something from you. And I only get one thing because I killed you. Okay, so there's one guy over there. Might be another one. I will definitely take that ammo. How is my AK ammo? I'm full. I want to shake that guy down, but I know there's someone else over there. I don't want him to see me. I remember you telling me a trick for the next boss. Yeah, I don't know if I remember how to do it. Food. Speaking of which, I guess I'll eat something.
This works.
Oh, never mind, I already picked it up. I wasn't actually making room for it. Save again since we've progressed through a couple areas.
Do you want to save?
I'm hoping I can get to that fight and win by the end of the stream.
Hey, Snake, have you ever seen My Mother Was a Teenage Spider Queen from Mars?
I can't say that I have.
Neither have I.
This caught me by such surprise the first time I saw this. I just cracked up when I saw this one. Fake death ASAP. Lemon turns back to you. Get up, throw a stun grenade. Unload the AK on his head. Need to do quickly reload. Well, I'll try it. Because it's so, most of these conversations, she goes into detail about these movies, and then for that one, it's just, neither have I. That's the end of that. We're good there. Oh, hi. see anyone else, but that doesn't mean there's no one else there. I know how this game is. Now I only have one pill. Hopefully there's not really any other time I'll want to use that. I don't remember if I can shoot through that or not. I don't want to just make noise and attract his attention. Although, of course, now I attracted his attention anyway.
What's wrong?
Okay, he's gonna go wake up the other guy. Maybe if I just go, I'll be okay. There we go.
Coated in the venom of the Brazilian wandering spider. Soon a most exquisite pain will engulf your entire body. Your limbs will be paralyzed, your lungs cease to draw breath. Eventually your heart will stop beating. Ah, but what fun would that be? Not a fitting death at all. The boss's apprentice. I will give you fear such as you've never experienced before. Come into my web. It is time for you to feel the fear.
Well, ain't he limber? Okay, so I've got a bolt in me, and I'm poisoned. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I need stun grenades. Fake death.
Just when the real fear was about to begin.
Okay, he's turned away from me. I lost sight of it. That, yeah, I didn't do that very effectively, clearly. Okay, where are you at? Had to be faster. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't do it on my first try anyway. It's a stamina kill even though you're firing real bullets into his head. I lost sight of him.
Taste the poison.
Oh shit, he was right next to me. Ah. I don't know if it's really smart to use the SVT on him. Rotten food. I guess I got rid of all mine. Oh god, don't stop. Shit, where did he go?
Poison.
There we go. Well, that still worked out.
The fear! The fear! I see it! The fear!
Well, I'll take whatever victory I can get. I did see that he ate the poisonous mushroom, but I wasn't sure if it was me that killed him or the poison.
Do you want to save?
So now we head back to the warehouse. I think I have enough time to get back there and at least get through the locked door.
Take care, Snake.
I will.
I think I've exhausted her of movie conversations. I saved so many times. Okay, I don't need to be carrying all this heavy shit around. Wow, you're actually still here, Cobra? Wow. I thought you would have gone to bed quite some time ago. Oh, I do want to keep the thermal goggles on just so I don't run into any traps. Yeah, and get some Russian glow caps so you can recharge your batteries. Don't put them on the Tenderloin. Is he not gonna be up here? I don't remember exactly where the locked door is. It's not this, is it? No, I can't go in here. How might I deal with you? Oh, it's all the way down. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Face back to south. Okay, have a good night, Cobra. You won't miss any further story. I won't get to anything important in the remainder of the stream. Yeah, thanks for being here. Have a good night.
What's wrong?
Oh god, this aim. Ah!
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
was right up against the railing, and that's why it was causing my controls to kind of not cooperate. Let's back up a bit if I can. Oh my god. Nope. Okay, that's just this room. I'm gonna get killed anyway. I was trying to shoot, pressed up against the railing. Okay, I was gonna say, like, how have I not died yet? So, I guess don't shoot him from that spot. It seems like I have more room to hit him over there, though. Like for that guy, it turned out to be easier. I can't... It's not letting me aim down any farther than that. Seriously?
Radio, where's our backup? This is HQ.
Control here.
Damn it, where's our radio?
Alright, well, there's the door. Okay, I think this is actually where I'm going to want to stop. Because I know I don't want to get to the next boss fight tonight, because it takes forever, especially for me. This will give me a chance for the game to heal me over time.
You want to save?
And I know the barbecue is doing their Halloween, yeah, I think they're still doing the Halloween party, because I think they tweeted like, well, we might not, and then they tweeted again later like, yeah, we are going to.
Snake, I'm behind you 100%.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to give me more movie quotes later in the game, but for now, she's completely out of them. So, I will probably be continuing this game either Tuesday or Wednesday next week, unless there's nothing going on Sunday. I don't usually like to stream Sunday nights, but if it's dead, then maybe I will. And then tomorrow afternoon, the plan is to do a Doomblazer stream. He's going to be over here, and we would like to play Chronicles of Mystara, which is a Dungeons and Dragons duo of beat-em-up games. But it's on the PS3, and I've had bad luck with the PS3 lately, so if it doesn't work, there will definitely be some kind of backup game to play. But yeah, so that's what's going on here. We don't really have many people to raid, but I'm hoping for like 4 or 5 your time, Rock. He actually told me, he sent a thing to me with a bunch of info about the race on it. He said it was November 13th. It seems like he hasn't told that many other people about it. Or maybe he's just telling people who are participating in the race. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's all the info I have for you. I mean, I guess we can do a raid, even though we don't have that many people. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Copy. Lurkers love raiding. There are, yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh, you have a test. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the 19th. Okay, so head on over there, wait for me to post the raid call first, and thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow for Doomblazer. Good night, everybody.